Hello there, fellow investors. Today we are diving in one of the most powerful concepts in finance, the rule of 72. Whether you are new to investing or a seasoned pro, understanding this rule can make a world of a difference in your financial journey. Because understanding this rule makes a difference in the choices you make when it comes to investing. If you understand this rule the right way, you will get why it's so important to stick with it. So grab your notebook and let's explore how the rule of 72 can help you double your money and build wealth over time. So let's get started. Because there's a story going around that Albert Einstein once said compound interest is like the eighth wonder of the world. Whether it's true or not, people keep saying it, showing how important this rule is. So, what's compound interest anyway, and why is it so important to you? So, I'm in the financial industry since 2008, and I've seen a lot of bad choices investors make. I've seen a lot of clients investing their money who just don't get the point of investing, and then a disaster will happen because when tough times hit, like during the financial crisis back then, emotions run wild. And when emotions run wild, people get anxious thoughts and they will make really bad decisions for their money. And instead of sticking to the basic idea of making money over the long run and letting your money do the heavy lifting for you, they panic and make rash moves. And in my experience, the reason why is because they don't get the game. They don't know how investing works. And they also don't know how the market works. They only get greedy when they hear some high returns on
Wow.
investments. They forget why they started investing in the first place, and it's like losing your way into a storm. That's why it's crucial to stay cool headed and stick to your plan even when things get rough. And one thing is for certain, you will encounter a bear market sooner or later when you are investing. And the key to master this is to know how to navigate these markets. And that's exactly why we are diving into the rule of 72. Because to be successful, you've got to understand the incredible power of compounding and the rule of 72. Well, compound interest is like a superpower that lets you put in money today and watch it grow over time into a much bigger pile later on. So compound interest means you earn interest not just on the money you put in at the start, but also the interest that money earns over time. And this is the most important part. And that's why they call it interest on interest, because the interest keeps adding up to the original amount. So things like bonds or dividends often use compound interest to help your money grow. And I have done a recent video about compound interest and why it's like a snowball just rolling down the hill, and how your money will get bigger and bigger if you invest it the right way. I believe that making use of compound interest is the most powerful move a regular investor can make to build up wealth over the long run. The question is, how long does it take to double your money or investment while receiving a fixed interest rate? Because your choice can make a big difference in the good but also in the bad way. So here's how you calculate the rule of 72, because you want to know the rule of thumb to get your financial plan right. Now let's check out a few examples to really see how strong compound interest is for smart investors. Understanding the rule of 72 is a simple way to figure out how long it will take to double your money based on the interest rate. Let's say you decide to save $5,000, for example. How would your investment grow over a period of 36 years with a 2% versus an 8% interest rate? And we will assume here that you don't add any more money to the initial investment and that the interest is compounded every year. So, how long to double your money at 2% interest rate? Using the rule of 72. So, how long does it take to double your money at the 2% interest rates using the rule of 72? So, you take 72 and you divide it by 2, and that equals 36. So, your $5,000 would double to $10,000 in 36 years. But how long does it take to double your money at an 8% interest rate? So if we divide 72 by 8, we will get 9 years. This means your $5,000 will double in about 9 years. So if you invest your money for over 36 years between 2% interest rate or 8% of interest, when you invest $5,000 with an 8% interest rate, your investment will be worth almost $80,000 at the end, a difference of $70,000.